Hey guys, thanks for coming to my YouTube channel. So today I want to teach you guys how to use the contour palette from Kat Von D, Shade+Light. So it just got released. It's an amazing contour palette, so let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is when you receive the contour palette and you're learning how to use the contour palette, you want to grab the instructions if you don't know how to contour. It goes step by step exactly what you have to do. First thing you want to do is start with bare minimum, nothing on your face whatsoever. I have nothing, absolutely nothing on the brows, just a little bit mascara. So you want to grab a moisturizing cream. Today I'm using Jergens Natural Glow. It's like $7, super awesome. You can find it at Walgreens, Target, anywhere. So it's really nice. So you want to apply that all over your skin. It's a moisturizing cream, so you want to keep your face super hydrated. And I'm just using my fingers real quick, just because I want to make it super simple, super quick, and as if, you know, I'm running late somewhere and I gotta get my makeup done and I don't have time to use a brush. So let's be realistic. It's super fast. So I'm just gonna grab my pin real quick. I'm just gonna pin my hair back just a little bit. A couple little bobby pins. Pin my hairs back. Second, I'm gonna grab my MAC primer. I'm gonna place that just on my hand like that. Grab a little foundation brush, put that in the creases of my nose, underneath my eyes. And I'm gonna go downward just because I don't want tons of lines as I'm putting my foundation on. Just like that. Super quick, simple. Like I said, if you don't have time, you're on the go, and you want to get some contouring done, make sure your face looks flawless. Super, super simple. Just like that. You want to drag it down just because you want to blend all your makeup in at once, and you don't want, you know, one color and then two color. So second thing I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to grab my strobe cream from MAC. I absolutely love this strobe cream. Leaves your face just super hydrated, looks refreshed, really nice. Never go without my strobe cream. Place it all over the face, just like I did the moisturizer and the primer. Just like that. And again, I just put it at the back of my hand, whatever I need. Super quick, simple. The one thing I love about this contour palette, and I did on my last video, I did a quick review, and I did a first impression. If you haven't seen that video, I just recommended it to pretty much anybody that wants to learn how to contour and highlight. It has great quality to it. Second, I'm going to grab my NYX. It's actually the Contour and Correct and Conceal palette. So I'm going to grab my Pretty Girl brush just like that, and I'm going to go in here, grab a couple colors, mix them together, and I'm going to place it right underneath my eyelid, just like that. I just got this. I love it. You can purchase it at Ulta Beauty. I think it's like $14. And I just, oh my gosh, it's awesome. Let's go in there, grab everything you need. And I'm doing this pretty quick just because I want to show you guys contouring, highlighting, all that stuff, all the good stuff doesn't necessarily have to take a long time to do. If you got somewhere to go and you don't have that much time to do your makeup and you're just like, I can't do this today, you can. Super quick. So I'm going to do it underneath the eyes, all over the face. And this is going to actually, I'm setting this as if I'm using my foundation. I love it. It's super nice. It's creamy. And I feel like it just does everything that I want a foundation to do. And sometimes you don't find it in foundations as much. So I'm going to go around the eyelids just like that, as you can see. And with the strobe cream, I just feel that it leaves my face super, super hydrated. Does not look chalky. And let me do this one more time. I'm going to put it around my little smile lines. Super quick. Okay, just like that. So as you can see, it kind of just corrected all the blemishes that I had going on. I'm going to drag it down to my neckline, just like that. It's blended, voila. Next, this is awesome, corrects. You don't have to worry about any of the weird blemishes going on. I'm actually going to take it with my finger and go around my nose, just because sometimes I always feel like on my nose area that foundation or cream foundations don't really stick on this area as much as I would like it to. So a little bit more underneath the eye, just like that. And just remember, you know, just because you go to work or you're a mom or you got to go to college and you don't have that much time, you don't have to worry about it. You can do this under a couple minutes. Second thing I'm going to grab is the Kat Von D Contour Palette. You can get this at Sephora online. I'm going to go in here, and remember there's 3 shades for the lighting and there's 3 shades to contour. The shade you want to get for contouring is 2 shades darker. Highlighting is 2 shades lighter than your natural color. So the color I'm going to go in is Shadow Play. I found that the contouring in Shadow Play is amazing. So how you want to find your contouring is you want to actually go and find your cheekbone. So grab your finger and just place it and try to find it. So you'll find the lining where it starts. Mine is exactly right here, which is perfect, because you want to grab that and just start dragging it. And then you want to blend, just like that. And you want to drag it up, just like that, and then you want to bring it back to where your ear is, bring it back down, just like that. And then same thing on this side, so you want to find exactly where your cheekbone starts, and then you want to drag. And you can go in like straight motions, or you can go in circular motions. Just like that, and drag it up. I'm contouring a little bit on my forehead, just because I want it to blend all the way up, and you don't just see dramatic contour and no blending throughout the face. So I'm going to go back into Shadow Play, do the same thing, and I'm going to take it upward. And then the one thing I feel like is a lot more convenient when you're contouring is when you are blending it in, go from where it starts and bring it upward. Bringing it upward is more dramatic, and it gives you that contouring you desire by bringing it upwards, because you don't want the contouring just to go straight down and then you got massive contouring and then bleh. You don't want that. That's the last thing you need. So I'm just going to go in there again, like I said, super quick, blend it in, blend it back down, blend it in, blend it back down. Same thing on this side. So I'm going to bring it upward, just like that. As you can see, just like that. Second, I'm going to go down and I want to contour just the bottom of my jawline, so then I could have a little bit more dramaticness, and it's just so much more appealing, I believe. And there's so many different face structures out there, and a lot of people do get confused because they get these palettes and they're like, oh my god, there's like 3 different, you know, dark colors, and there's 3 different light colors. You want to get the darkest colors. You want to get 2 shades darker than what you normally are, and 2 shades lighter than what you normally are with your foundation. So that's how you determine whether, you know, what color to use when you're going into the palettes to pick, you know, your desired contour colors and your highlight colors. So going back in here, because I don't feel like I went in enough. And like I said, I'm going in an upward motion, just like that. The second thing you're going to want to actually do, grab your palette and then look on the back, read the names, look at the colors. So I'm going to go in for the highlighting color. So I'm going to use Lyric. Lyric, I believe, is the 2 shades lighter that I'm looking for. Grab your brush, go in there, just rub it in there just like that. And for me, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to actually take where my contour is beginning. I'm going to go right in that little middle area that has nothing, where that contour is actually like fading slowly in. And I'm going to grab the lighter color and I'm just going to drag it downward just like that. And then I'm just going to blend it in. just like that. And as you can see, the contouring looks a little bit more dramatic and more alive on this side compared to this side. So I'm going to go back in the lyric and I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And remember, just do it in a dragging motion. You don't have to like go in there and start blending like crazy. No need for it. Absolutely no need for it. So I'm going to highlight my nose area up to my forehead, the middle areas right here on the forehead area. I'm going to go underneath my eyes and I'm just going to drag. And since you moisturize, and since you're going to, if you use the strobe cream or you just use the moisturizer, your skin's going to be able to take the actual, the powder. It's not going to look chalky. You don't want it to look chalky whatsoever. You got a little hair. Okay, just like that. Right a little bit on top. The only difference about this contouring palette compared to the Anastasia contour palette, I believe, is there's no shimmer. And in the Anastasia palette, there's shimmer. But the quality of this palette is amazing. Highly recommend it. Absolutely love it. So, like I said, just go in there, do the couple steps, boom, done. So as you can see, the contouring's there. You don't necessarily have to do the nose. Everybody always thinks like, oh, if you're gonna go start contouring, you gotta do the nose. You don't. So the cool thing about that is you can go back into your colors, and if you do wanna use, you know, a color to contour your nose, go for it. Whatever you desire, that's what's important. So I'm gonna go back into shadow play just to show you guys exactly what it looks like to contour your nose. And I'm gonna be using the Sigma blending brush E25, and I'm just gonna do a tiny little contour, drag it up to my eyebrow, bring it down. I don't wanna make it too dramatic, too defined. I just don't think that every day you need to contour or you need to make your bone structure so dramatic. I'm gonna go back in and get my MAC brush that I was using earlier, and it's the 130-38, and I'm just gonna grab it and I'm just gonna blend it in just a little bit. So you don't wanna add too much, because then you got too much going on with your face and you're just like, whoa, that girl got some good contouring going on. You just want it to look flawless and you want it to look nice. You don't want it to be super over dramatic, especially if it's during the daytime. Not everybody does it. If you have a rounder face, the one thing I recommend is actually grabbing the darker color, and you're gonna wanna go straight this way. Straight this way. I believe the contouring will look much more beautiful than just going straight down the way that I did it, just because I have a different bone structure. So there is different face types. You can go on Google real quick and you can find your face structure, and it's a lot more helpful. So I'm gonna go back in here real quick, and I feel like I've got some unfinished business going on. I'm gonna fix that. So I'm done with the contouring palette. So this is amazing. You're gonna love it. I highly recommend it to you. Second thing I'm gonna do, just because I wanna place it in, I wanna add a little oomph to the apples of my cheeks. I'm gonna add in, it's a cream color base from MAC, and it's called Tint, and it looks just like that. I'm gonna go in there just with my finger. I'm gonna add it to the apples of my cheekbones and drag it up just a little bit. I'm not gonna add a lot because there's really no need. So a little product does go a long ways, a long ways. It's not like I'm gonna be seeing the bottom of the tin super quick just by doing this. You want your product to last as long as you can, not to get too carried away. So just like I said, the reason why sometimes I am using my finger right now is just because not everybody has time. People got things to do. You gotta go to work, you gotta go to school. There's, you know, even some of us have to take care of babies. So I'm gonna go in here and grab, this is actually Trace Gold from MAC. It's a shimmer blush. Go in here, apples of my cheekbones, same thing, exactly what I did with the tint. And then I'm just gonna brush it straight up, just like that. And this MAC brush, I really, really do love it because I feel like it's like a one-stop for everything. You don't need to keep grabbing multiple brushes for different things of the face. And if you're on the go and you got things to do, you don't have time for like 20 million brushes, like in every, you know, makeup artist does. You know, you have things to do, you gotta go. So I'm just gonna take the same shimmer and I'm gonna go straight down my nose. Just like that. So as you can see, now that I did my face and I did the primer, the moisturizer, I used the contouring palette from Kat Von D, my face is completely done. Like I said, I have nothing on my brows. I do get them threaded. I'm gonna go in there and I'm just gonna place them real quick. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills gel, and it's just an eyebrow gel where you can actually just place your eyebrows. So I'm going to go in there and just shape them and just place them exactly how I want them to place. This is awesome because, you know, you don't have to do your brows every single day and just have them like boom. You don't need that. You really don't need to put that much product on your brows to make your face look flawless. And I absolutely love it. The second thing I'm going to go do, I'm just going to grab a chapstick. If you don't have that much time on your hands and you just want to do a really nice contouring with some foundation and you want something really pretty basic that you can just go out and you don't have to worry, oh my God, I don't have makeup. You have makeup, you just don't have so much going on. And I just truly believe that just because you contour doesn't mean you have to have a bold lip, doesn't mean you have to have this massive smoky eye. You don't need big old fake eyelashes. You can do a nice contour and just do a basic look and it looks stunning, it looks beautiful. So this is just a chapstick. I'm just gonna add on real quick. And I'm gonna go back into my contouring palette from Kat Von D. I'm gonna use Lyric one more time. I feel, for me, it's a little bit too much going on my nose area. So I'm just gonna blend it in a little bit more for you guys, just because I want you guys to get a basic look at this. Just like that. So as you can see, my contouring's done. Super basic, no dramatic lip. I don't have a big smoky eye going on. You can use this for an everyday look, a night look if you're going out on the town. It's super, super fun, super quick. And so I did that really, really quick, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. The one thing I'm gonna do, just in case you guys wanna add a little bit more dramaticness and you're like, you know what, I want some more going on in my face. I don't want to just do the simple contour with a little bit of shimmer. Add more product. That's the only thing you have to do. I'm gonna go back in to Gold Trace, or Trace Gold, excuse me. Just go back in there and add a little bit more. This is a fan brush that I actually got at IMATS last year, and I love it. It's probably the best fan brush I've had. You can go on either Morphe brushes online. They have an Instagram, and you can purchase it through there. And voila, my look is done. I hope you guys enjoy it. And like I said, if you guys want to go in there and add a bold lip, do a smoky eye, go for it. You don't necessarily have to. Please remember that. You can do a nice contouring without a lot going on. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a great day, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, Tumblr at Irish Tequila. Bye guys.